Hi friends, welcome to today's class. So today's question is, in a circular race of 1500 meter, Anjali and Haripriya start from the same point and at the same time with speeds of 36 km per hour and 45 km per hour respectively. Find when will they meet again for the first time on the race when they are running in the same direction and opposite direction. So here in this video we are starting our discussion on circular races. So now in this video I will be teaching you the formula for finding out the answer for the questions on circular races. So first, what is given? A circular race of 1500 meter, or you can say the distance to be covered in the race or the length of the race is equal to 1500 meter. So L, let's give length of the race or the distance of the race, whatever, that L is equal to 1500 meter. And we are having two candidates or two runners are there, Anjali and Haripriya, and the speeds of the runners are given. V1, let V1 be the speed of Anjali. So V1 is equal to 36 km per hour and V2 is given as 45 km per hour, the speed of Haripriya. You have to find out when they will be meeting for the first time on the track, when they are running in same direction as well as when they are running in opposite direction. So when they are meeting means what is happening? What is the distance covered upon meeting? So one person will be covering a distance which is equal to the circumference of the circular track more than the other. Suppose we are telling like Anjali is running. Haripriya is the faster runner here. So when Haripriya is running on the circular track and Anjali is following. So when they will be meeting at the same point, so likewise they are running. So only when Haripriya completes one round more than Anjali, only they will be meeting at the same point. Or Haripriya should travel a distance equal to the circumference of the circular track or the length of the circular track. Only when Haripriya completes one round more than Anjali, or after Haripriya completes one round only, she will be able to meet Anjali at the same point. Haripriya has to complete the entire length of the circular track in order to meet Anjali at a point. So if that is the case, how you can find out when they will be meeting for the first time? And there are two situations. One, Anjali and Haripriya are running in the same direction, and second case is Anjali and Haripriya are running in the opposite directions. So let's derive a common formula for this. So whenever the question comes when the two runners will be meeting for the first time, the formula will be equal to, the time taken will be equal to, what is normally time? Time is equal to distance divided by speed. So here what is the distance? The distance covered will be equal to the length of the circular track. So L will be the distance travelled, and with the relative speed, we are telling one person has travelled the length of the circular track more than the other. It is a relative distance actually. It is not the distance, it is not the absolute distance, but it is a relative distance. The one runner or the fastest runner has travelled a length equal to the circular track more than the other runner. So L is the relative distance divided by relative speed. So when they are running in the same direction, what will be the relative speed? V1 minus V2, or the difference between V1 and V2, which is a bigger quantity that you have to write. So difference between V1 and V2 when they are running in the same direction. And what about opposite direction? What will happen? For opposite direction, the same formula will become L divided by V1 plus V2. The speed, the relative speed will be the sum of the speeds of the two runners. The time taken for the two runners to meet for the first time when they are running on a circular race will be equal to the length of the circular race or the circumference of the circular track or whatever, L divided by the relative speed. So L divided by V1 minus V2 in case of running in the same direction, and L divided by V1 plus V2 when they are running in the opposite direction. So with this introduction, let's try to solve this question. So since our length is in meters, you have to convert the speeds from kilometer per hour to meter per second. So what is 36 km per hour? How to convert to meter per second? You have to multiply it with 5 by 18. So you will be getting 10 meter per second. And what about 45 km per hour? It will be equal to 12.5 meter per second. So in the first case it will be 1500 divided by the difference between 12.5 and 10 is equal to 2.5, and for the opposite direction 1500 divided by the sum of 10 and 12.5, which is equal to 22.5. So what is our final answer? The time taken to meet when Anjali and Haripriya are running in the same direction will be equal to 1500 divided by 2.5, which is 600 seconds. So after 600 seconds from the start of the race only they will be meeting, and the opposite direction means 66.67 seconds. So after the start of the race 66.67 second only they will be meeting for the first time. So within this 66.67 second, Haripriya will be able to complete the circumference of the circular track and will be able to meet Anjali at a particular point. So the time taken if they are running in the same direction is L divided by the difference between V1 and V2, and when they are running in the opposite direction L divided by V1 plus V2. So simply telling, the time taken will be equal to the length of the circular track divided by the relative speed. Now question number 2. In a circular race of 1500 meter length, Robin and Sona start with speeds of 18 km per hour and 27 km per hour, starting at the same time from the same point. When will they meet for the first time at the starting point when running in the same direction and opposite direction? So here what is the given question? There are two runners, Robin and Sona. The speeds of Robin and Sona are given. Also the length of the circular race is also given, or circular track length is also given. So L is equal to 1500 meter and the speeds are given. So V1 is equal to 18 km per hour, which is equal to 5 meter per second. So the length is in meters. So you have to convert speeds from kilometer per hour to meter per second. And V2 is equal to 27 km per hour, which is equal to 7.5 meter per second. Now you have to find out when will they meet for the first time at the starting point. At the starting point when Robin and Sona will be meeting. One case they are running in the same direction, and second case they are running in the opposite direction. So our previous question was when they will be meeting for the first time. Anywhere on the track, it is not specifically given they should meet at the starting point. That statement itself is not given. When they will be meeting for the first time, anywhere on the track. So remember the formula for that, the length of the circular track divided by relative speed. But here the case is different. The question is when will Robin and Sona meet at the starting point? And under two situations, when they are running in the same direction and when they are running in the opposite direction. So here what you have to do is that they should meet at the starting point. So when they should meet at the starting point means both Robin and Sona has to complete the entire circumference for meeting at the starting point, or to reach at the starting point they have to complete the entire length of the circular race. So only after completing the entire length of the circular race, both Robin and Sona will be reaching at the starting point. So you have to find out the time taken for Robin to complete one round and the time taken for Sona to complete one round. That is the first step you have to do. So time taken by Robin in order to complete one round. What it will be? For one round, how much time Robin takes? Time is equal to distance by speed. So what is our distance here? 1500 meter. It is the length of the circular track or the circumference of the circular track. So 1500 divided by 5 will be giving you the time taken by Robin for one round, which is equal to 300 seconds. Then you have to find out what is the time taken by Sona for one round. For one round, Sona will be taking 1500 divided by 7.5, which gives you 200 seconds. So Robin completes one round in every 300 seconds. In every 300 seconds he will be completing one round, and Sona will be completing one round in every 200 seconds. So when will they be meeting? So that you can find out by taking the LCM of 300 and 200. So if you are taking the LCM of 300 and 200, at that particular point both Robin and Sona will be meeting at the starting point. Understood? In every 300 seconds Robin is completing one round, and in every 200 seconds Sona is completing one round. So exactly if they should meet, they will be meeting at the LCM of 300 and 200. So the time of meeting will be equal to LCM of 300 and 200. So what is LCM of 300 and 200? It is 600. So at the end of the 600 seconds, both Robin and Sona will be meeting at the starting point. So how you can generalize the formula for these kind of questions? That means when will the two runners be meeting at the starting point? So there your answer will be equal to LCM of L divided by V1 and L divided by V2. You have to find out the time taken by the two runners to complete one round. So L divided by V1 will be the time taken by the first runner to complete one round. And the L divided by V2 will be giving you the time taken by the second runner to complete one round. So if you are taking the LCM, so simply telling LCM of L divided by V1, L divided by V2 will be giving you the time at which the two runners will be meeting at the starting point. So in this video, we saw two important formulas. So one is when the two runners will be meeting at any point on the track, or when will they be meeting for the first time. When simply asked when they will be meeting for the first time means they can meet anywhere on the track. So there our answer is the time will be equal to L divided by relative speed, L divided by V1 minus V2 if they are running in the same direction, and L divided by V1 plus V2 if they are running in the opposite direction. Second case is when the two runners will be meeting exactly at the starting point. When will they be meeting for the first time? At the starting point. So there our answer is time taken will be equal to LCM of L divided by V1 and L divided by V2. And even if they are running in the same direction or opposite direction, our result will be same. This will be the formula even for same direction and opposite direction. Thank you for watching.